What is happening, everybody? Today we are here to talk about the 10 things that we love about our new 2021 Sienna. We've had it for several months now, and there's definitely a lot of things that we really like about it compared to the old third generation Toyota Sienna. So let's get into some of those. Well, we're coming into summer of 2021, so gas mileage has got to be talked about. The gas prices are just ridiculous this summer. Getting good gas mileage is super, super important for us, as I'm sure it is for you. After having this for a few months, we were getting about 29 miles per gallon. Now, that's a lot lower than what was advertised by Toyota, but there are a couple of factors to take into consideration here. For us, the first one is these ski racks. I had these ski racks on the van for about the first 4 months that we owned it, and we're actually getting closer to 32 miles per gallon since I took those off. The second thing is, unlike my wife, I tend to have a little bit of a lead foot, so I'm a lot more like that kid in the blue car. So I'm not trying that hard to get good mileage. We could probably do better. But overall, pretty good on the gas mileage. The second thing we love is definitely the styling. Let's face it, minivans are not cool. But if you were going to take a Toyota Highlander and an old Sienna and they had like some kind of love child or something, I think the 2021 is what you would end up with.
It's science.
Now, this thing has a pretty beefy front end on it that looks nice, a big stout, grill. It has some pretty nice styling and lines. Like I said, that grill looks actually pretty cool, again, for a minivan, but it has some nice details to it. The headlights are pretty cool. They look good at night also. The tail lights, same thing, really cool looking shape. Overall, they did a really good job trying to make this thing look a little less minivan. Okay, the third thing we love is the spare tire for the all-wheel drive, and this is a big deal. The spare tire hides over here on the left-hand side in the rear of the van. If you want all the details about this, check out the video I did on this specifically. I'll go ahead and put a link to that video down below in the description. Item number 4 of things we love is the hands-free doors. Now, this one took me a little bit of getting used to, but effectively, if you have the key in your pocket, you can walk up, wave your foot underneath, and after a second, it'll beep, and the door will open. Same thing goes for the side doors, but the biggest thing I can tell you is to use this feature, be patient. Don't expect it to open the very, very second you wave your foot. All right, option number 5 that we love is all of the different charging options. So up front, there's this wireless charger that you can set your phone on and wirelessly charge, which is pretty cool. Has little stops on both sides so the phone doesn't slide around, and it's rather kind of grippy and sticky there as opposed to the areas on the side that are kind of slippery. And then over on the left is a USB port. This is where you would plug in if you want to use like CarPlay. Now behind the center console, there's this 1500 watt AC outlet plus the HDMI port, which is kind of convenient. And then up top, regular and Type-C USB. There's more USB and Type-C on the third row, and then another 1500 watt, 120 volt in the very back of the car. Okay, love number 6 is this bridge console. This is totally different than the last generation, and it's pretty comfortable. It's got integrated armrests. I love that they moved the gear shifter down into the center console. You can access these buttons pretty easily for drive mode. There's a couple cup holders up front, and then a second set of cup holders back here, but these ones are rather small. And then, of course, storage down in this center console spot. But the overall layout of this whole bridge console is pretty nice. There is a spot where you can set your phone in this front cup holder, depending on the size phone you have. But overall, a fairly nice layout with this new bridge console. All right, love number 7, the new display. This is a pretty massive improvement over the third generation. We've got all of these different buttons that work really well, the physical buttons. The touch screen works fairly well. It's a rather large display. It's placed conveniently right in the center, so it's really easy to get to, really easy to see. Has a lot of different color options that even integrate, depending which phone connects, you can have it automatically set different colors. So the display is actually really nice. And then down below, all of the buttons for like the heater, the AC, heated and chilled seats, everything is really, really convenient and easily laid out. So it's easy to change the temp or the fan speed. All of that stuff down here is just really, really easy to get to. It's not confusing. Overall, I really like this display, and I think they did a good job. Even giving you nice large knobs for things like power and volume. Number 8 is the floor mats. And I gotta say, they did a fantastic job with integrated floor mats. These things fit in really well. They're very seamless. And we already had a hot cocoa incident where this floor mat here caught the entire thing. None of it ended up on the carpet, but they just snap in with this little tab there, or plug, whatever you want to call it. They snap into place, and they just really fit nice and tightly in the area. Very well integrated. I was really impressed with these rubber floor mats. For number 9, I gotta tell you how quiet and smooth this van is compared to the 3rd generation. Going from one to the other is a dramatic difference. This thing is so much smoother on the road and just overall quiet. Even when the 4-cylinder engine is running, it's just overall, it doesn't feel like the old van at all. It feels a lot more like a really nice car when you're driving it. Just incredibly comfortable, incredibly quiet, and incredibly smooth. We're really impressed with that. Last but certainly not least, the digital rear view mirror. Now this isn't for everybody. My wife personally doesn't really like it, but I like it. And essentially when you flip the lever on the mirror, it uses another camera on the back and gives you a really nice wide display. Also, when you flip back and forth, the HomeLink buttons pop up there. This thing has an on-screen tutorial that makes programming your garage door really, really easy. It works really, really well. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the digital rearview mirror over just a standard mirror. There you have the top 10 things that we love about the Sienna. Don't forget to check out our other video where we go over the 10 things we don't like about the new Sienna. But let me know in the comments what you think about the Sienna and some of the things that you like about it. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.